Hi, John. Wanting to make this recording, if this will make um, easier to explain. So basically, I have here the tax detail called G11, other acquisition. So that will be accessible either way through purchasing or accounts payable, and tax detail in here. And um, we have this preference called assign taxes to expense account. So I think this, I just cannot see any reference at all in Help Center or anywhere else that explains what this field for. But this partner just raised this concern that for some strange reason this was active in their um, instance. And yeah, the implication of this one here, if I can just show you. So if I create, let's say, an AP purchase invoice, I just that one there. Okay, let's use that one. Let me just fill out the other fields here. And I'll just make it that amount. I will select that. And if I just click on show details, it's actually G11 there, right? And if I click on post, oh yeah, sorry, it's already there. Just make it 11 and post it. And if we edit this one, our view, looking at the posting details, notice that the posting being made for the GST, which is 10%, right? It's being posted to the miscellaneous expense. That is essentially the expense chosen upon entering of the AP purchase invoice. So I believe that's the behavior in that one, assign taxes on expense account. So hopefully, we have clear reference on what this field for because yeah, I just couldn't find anywhere else at all. So that's the implication in there. So what will happen is that if I disable it again, right? So the customer has a lot of like 200 plus AP invoices. Some of the AP invoices are just with status posted. So I suggest with them that if they just click on, let's say, edit, and without changing anything, just click on post. And if you can go back to the posting details, you will notice in here that the account actually changed from miscellaneous expense to GST paid, which is the correct one. So if that is disabled, then if that field is not ticked at all, then the GST is being posted to the correct GL account, which is that GL account being tagged on the tax detail, which is in this case 2615 GST paid, and that's what we're actually seeing in here. All right. So let me just check this again, just to see the behavior for, let's say, at least. So we have it there, right? So it's checked again, and if I create another, AP invoice, just make it. If I create a new one and just check that or select that supplier again, in this case, again 12, and just fill out all the details there again for currency. Then just make it 200 so we can see it clearly. Same location in there. And I think that's it. Let me just double check. Okay, it's G11 there, right? So $20 tax. So if I click on post and let's look at the GL posting, I would expect that the $20 is being posted to miscellaneous expense. So it's miscellaneous expense here, so similar to that one. So this would actually cost that one to use the same expense account even for the um, GST part. All right. So the complexity in here, though, is that we've seen earlier that upon edit or posts, once this is actually cleared, the GST would be posting from expense account to the actual, GL account, tied to the tax detail, which is great. But if I have, let's say, if I pay this just using that bank account, and I'll just partially pay. All right. So just pay $20. All right. So click on pay, ignore that one, click on save. And if I go back to yep, so this is the purchase invoice, right? So we had it. So majority of the customers in AP invoices have been paid or partially paid. So editing it, let me just clear this one first. So if I disable this, click on save. All right, let me just double check by clicking on view the tax details. So that's already cleared, right? So I click on edit or posts, right? Of a partially paid transaction. If I go back and see the GL impacts, so nothing has changed actually. So it's like if it's already paid, even if I edit that AP purchase invoice and click on reclassify, but without doing anything at all, or maybe I can just make it like 12A just for the sake of changing something. If I click on posts, yeah, and if you click on view here, yeah, nothing has actually changed. So if it's just posted, it seems to be you're actually allowed to. I think the customer already tried it anyways. The posted ones, they just edited and click on post, and the GL impact for the GST portion actually changed from this account to the appropriate GL account, but not if it's partially paid. So even if we um, try to edit this one. So yep, that field is already disabled. Even the tax detail there as well. Even if you reclassify, you can change other fields there, but not that um, the tax detail portion in here. So I think that's where the customer is actually struggling. So firstly is that they would like, just like myself, they would like to understand what this field is for, assign taxes to expense account. Looks like that's the behavior there, right? Meaning the GST part is being posted to the expense account similar to the line level, but we just actually need some sort of like article or explanation of this one here. And just based on the link that I've showed you with the help center, nothing has been mentioned about this field. So, yep, that's firstly. And I think secondly is that the customer is saying that G11 has been automatically being ticked for them. So that's why they're encountering that issue at the moment. But in my end, I think that was actually disabled. So I just would like to see what's going on there. And the third one is that what will be the additional steps that the customers have to do, especially for partially paid AP invoices or paid AP invoices, maybe reversed as well, like yeah, uh, reverse transactions, because they cannot do anything at all just to rectify the posting from here. So yeah, they just would like to have some sort of a guidance. If we have, is this something that probably engineering can do for them, or yeah, I'm not really sure. So hopefully you can help me out in answering those queries for the customer, and hopefully, yeah, this recording helps. Thank you.